Hi guys, welcome to the first public video of NxtGen Capital. We do this for our members almost every day or most days, multiple times a day, and we're analyzing the crypto market and the stock market like SPX. Today we're gonna take a look at Bitcoin using Elliott waves. So there are two main categories in Elliott waves for the ones which don't use it often. There are modal waves. These consist out of 5 waves which create a trend. Or the second category are corrective waves. So these consist out of 3 waves. Well, actually a triangle can consist out of 5 waves. It should consist out of 5 waves, but they are corrective, so they are labeled like letters, and the modal waves are labeled as numbers. These are the corrective waves. So there's a zigzag, flat, double tree, triple tree, which are actually just zigzags but complex zigzags, and the well-known triangle. These are the modal waves, so these are the trends. An impulsive, diagonal, which is also very well known, or a wedge you may call it, or the expanding diagonal. This one is pretty rare. But looking into Bitcoin, this can either be a 5-wave move down, so then you would have 1, 2, 3, ugly 4, 5, which is followed up by a correction, and then you would create another 5 waves down. So we don't want to see this, of course. It is possible, but we don't think it's very likely because of these reasons. This one looks like a 3-wave move, while the one should consist out of 5 waves. So again, the 5 waves, and the one should consist out of 5 waves, the 3 should consist out of 5 waves, and the 5 should consist out of 5 waves. So all the legs into the direction of the trend should consist out of 5 waves. But we have well, it looks like a 3-wave move. Also, if we take the wave 3 and we copy that to the side, then wave 4 lasts less time than wave 3. So we have 3 here, 4 here. This doesn't, yeah, it's not very common. It is a big problem, but it isn't very common for wave 4 to take less time than wave 3 because it's corrective, so there's uncertainty, so it should actually be a bit longer than wave 3. So that's the second reason. And the third reason is, let me think, what was that again? Okay, yeah, of course. The alternation. So this is wave 2 and this is wave 4. So 2 and 4. But they are both zigzags. 4 is a complex zigzag, but a zigzag nonetheless. So these are equal. And that shouldn't be the case. So that's why we don't think it's an impulse down. So not a 5-wave move down, but rather a corrective. So this would be the impulse. You would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But again, we don't think that's the case. It could be, but we don't think so. Then there's the second possibility of this being a double zigzag. So zigzag into the W, a correction, and another zigzag. Well, this looks out of proportion. Yes, it is in log scale, but if you go to linear scale, it's quite proportionate. If you take the wave W and you extend it from wave X, you see that we even didn't make it to an equal price. So usually you will see an equal extension or even more. Now we didn't even reach that. So there's plenty of room for that. Then we should look at the corrections within the zigzags. So this is a zigzag, A, B, C, and this one, A, B, C. The moves down all consist out of 5 waves. So we have, let me get back into log scale so you can see it better. 5 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bigger correction into the X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're in this correction, probably. It could be a triangle or a flat correction. So a triangle or a flat. We don't think it's the triangle because of the duration. Again, if you take this correction of the first zigzag, well, it's already out proportion if it's a flat. So a triangle would be really large. So we don't think it's a triangle but a flat. Let me show you the flat. In a flat you have 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and then 5 waves up into the C, and then we have 5 waves down into the Y. So we are long from this point, the 1272 common extension, and we are expecting a move up to continue down to the Y. But this is a really good spot for crypto because there's a lot of support here. So if we reach these prices, it's a very good buying price for multiple alts, Bitcoin of course, Ethereum, yeah, name it. So that are our expectations. Like you see here, we have a whole in our premium platform. We have a whole education about Elliott waves. We also just started a free Telegram. Take a look there if you want more information, more detail into these moves, and we would like to see you there and try to keep improving together. We hope to see you again on one of our socials. I will put them in the description below, and goodbye to you all.